The early Christians saw the resurrection of Jesus from the dead as the beginning of a process saying that heaven and earth were no longer separate, they were connected. And because of this, everything that is disconnected is called to be reconciled. What began as Christ's resurrection is now ready to burst forth and to flood the world with new life and a job description for us. Before ascending into heaven, Jesus said, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, in Judea, and throughout the whole of Samaria. Everywhere, you will be my witnesses." I find it so fascinating to note how Ascension and Pentecost are linked. Ascension means something of earth moves into heaven. And Pentecost means something from heaven, i.e. the Holy Spirit, falls afresh on us and gives us courage to do what we need to do. The church, guided by the Holy Spirit down through the ages, is meant to be that special place where this coming together of heaven and earth happens. Hopefully in church, you hear good preaching. Hopefully in church, you see beautiful art that elevates our minds and our hearts to that which is holy. The architecture of cathedrals told the story of the people of that town, saying God is with the people of that town. Through ups and downs and everything in between, God is with us always. God speaks most profoundly throughout this year of mercy, in corporal and spiritual works of mercy that call us to move out of a sense of being self-centered into a sense of being other-centered, building God's kingdom one person at a time, one relationship at a time, removing one drama at a time. In the lives of holy men and women like ourselves and us, who sit in this place called church, we are gathered to be strengthened by word, sacrament, and one another in order to be sent forth, to be solace and hope and mercy and compassion for our world. When this happens, friends, heaven and earth come together, and the world is made new. The ascension of Jesus has nothing to do with a literal journey into the stratosphere. That would just mean that he's going on vacation. But the ascension of Jesus is not to another place, but is to another dimension. A dimension where we know and we hope to join one day. This is not alien to us. Instead, hopefully, it's a source of inspiration, of power, and of direction in our lives. And this is why the angels appear and say, just after he departs, "He's not here. Get busy. Stop looking at the sky." We receive the formation that we need to build the kingdom now. I'm with you always. Really? Have you ever been sitting with a friend who's having a hard time and you say, "I'm with you always," and they're distracted and you have to keep saying it? That's the message of Easter, right? Peace be with you. In every crack of our lives, peace be with you. In every hurt of our lives, peace be with you. Students, even through midterm season, peace, not pieces, peace be with you. But then he also says something very, very important. When that peace starts to fade, I'm going to send my own Spirit, the Holy Spirit. And Ascension and Pentecost is about the joining of these two realities. It's not new. It's here all the time. But it's an opportunity for us to say once again, come, Holy Spirit. Fall afresh on us, on me, on the situation that needs help and reconstruction, on my eyes that are missing some sleep. Fall afresh on me. In midterm season, on those stomachs that refuse to eat, fall afresh on me. On those seasons of life that are very, very scary, when loved ones in our life make transitions because of illness, and we're worried, fall afresh on us, on our community in transition. Fall afresh on us. Because God's Spirit never leaves the building. It just spreads if we're awake. So don't be afraid. Don't look at the sky, for it's time to get busy. The Acts of the Apostles aren't just the acts of those apostles and disciples. They're the acts of all the people of this church. And throughout this month of May, we're celebrating what it means to respond to God's call. Because we all have a call. We all have a vocation.